Editing seems to be associated with deleting and fixing things as if it is a process of removing, hiding, and vanishing what we don't want to see, a negative objective. But editing is at once both destructive and creative because it is about breaking raw material into its most conspicuous parts, much less about removing than it is about revealing. We also forget that we're involved in the process. Scott McCloud illustrates how our imagination is a part of the viewing experience of final cuts that become an illusion through editing, which we created, not the editor. In the gaps through subjective interpretation and visualization of what we think happened based on the images that we were presented. The gutter or gaps act the same as spaces between words, allowing us to form relationships between two things. This concept rectifies how editing scenes and clips is an accumulative process equally as subtractive, to which the compounding is in the initiative of the viewer. We are subconscious creators of a message rather than passive receivers of a complete package. Editing is therefore interactive and may explain why consuming media, such as comics, films, or even novels, is so engaging and riveting. I think vlogs are more interesting when they're conversation-based, not just showing off someone's life or whereabouts. I should explore my city and show the things I see from different heights and angles. This would give me an opportunity to be creative with the camera and communicate my ideas using more compelling imagery and scenery. Giving my words more weight. The internet has made us believe that everything can be free or can be made free with no consequence. But copyright laws are very serious when you choose to produce and disperse your own media. It's not just about integrity, which is still a priority. You risk being penalized and having your work wasted. You can still legally use other people's work, and it's not wrong to do so. It's part of innovation. You can use works from the public domain or under Creative Commons for free, as long as you follow the license terms. In Australia, we operate under fair dealing as part of our Copyright Act. So you can use copyright protected material for these purposes. Otherwise, you need to ask for permission. Also, always properly reference work you incorporate. This is never exempt. These laws encourage you to be original. They should be thought more positively of and less as a barrier, and you should be thinking to work with them rather than working around them. It keeps creativity flowing, and they're important because they prevent work from being manipulated and wrongfully duplicated to be abused.